Welcome to this explainer. We're jumping right in today to decode the sheer scale and the shifting landscape of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Look, the data is already telling us this is officially set to be the biggest tournament in football history. So let's break down the expanding pitch.
We've got to start right here with the number 48. That is the absolute foundational number for everything we're looking at today. For the first time ever, the tournament is expanding from its traditional 32 teams to a massive 48. It's a total game changer.
Section 1, the biggest tournament ever. When you stack up the old 32-team format against this brand new 48-team era, it really puts things into perspective. The logistical puzzle, the crazy scheduling matrix, and just the sheer volume of talent are scaling up to a level the sport has literally never seen before.
And what does that mean for us watching? Well, more nations, more matches, more drama, and definitely more unforgettable moments. Opening up the field like this gives emerging football nations a massive opportunity to finally bypass those tough regional bottlenecks and make their mark on the global stage.
Moving on to Section 2, 3 historic host nations.
The 2026 World Cup is hitting the road across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Spanning the entire North American continent means teams are going to be navigating completely different climates, hopping across multiple time zones, and experiencing incredibly diverse fan cultures, all in one unified tournament. And this is a huge deal because it's the absolute first time 3 countries are sharing hosting duties. That makes it the largest World Cup ever organized, hands down.
Section 3, Giants versus the Underdogs.
This expanded format puts some really unique pressure on the old guard. Just look at the storylines we're tracking. You've got Argentina facing enormous pressure to defend their title, led by legendary players. France is right there as a major contender expected to reach another final. Then there's England, with their young stars desperately searching for their first trophy since way back in 1966. And Brazil, historically the most successful nation out there, is totally determined to reclaim the trophy after years of disappointment.
Of course, your traditional powerhouses like Germany, Spain, and Italy are also heavily expected to be among the favorites. The pressure on these legacy teams to perform against an even wider field of competitors is going to be absolutely immense.
But if we know anything, it's that every single World Cup brings massive surprises. I mean, just remember Morocco's incredible run to the semifinals back in 2022. They proved that the established order can absolutely be upended. So, with the new format opening the door, you have to wonder, could another underdog step up and completely shock the world in 2026? The stage is definitely set for it.
Which brings us to Section 4, the road to 2026.
They say one mistake can end a dream. And honestly, it's so true. Out there in the global qualifiers happening right now, the margins are razor thin. One misplaced pass or a tiny tactical error can instantly eliminate a nation's hopes of reaching North America.
But flip that around. One victory can inspire an entire nation. Just a single upset in the dying minutes of a qualifying match can ignite a country's spirit and completely rewrite their footballing history.
Ultimately, this is about way more than just the sport itself. It unites billions of people across every single continent. This is where heroes are made, and this is where lifelong legends are born.
If you want to follow every step of this massive journey, you've got to join the World Cup Report. It's going to be your go-to hub for all the latest news, qualification updates, match analysis, predictions, and the biggest football stories over the coming months.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought as the qualifiers rage on. In a tournament with more teams, a massive multi-nation footprint, and higher stakes than ever before, which nation will conquer the biggest World Cup in history, and who will rise to become the next unforgettable legend? Keep your eyes on the pitch.